Good morning, guys, and welcome to what I eat in a day to start my day. Except this is not an eating video. I have been missing in action, and I definitely owe it to my viewers to explain to you guys what's going on in my life, why I have been missing in action, what I have going on, and just like a little video, just talking to you guys. So for one, let me start off by saying I really miss you guys. To those that are constantly liking my videos, to sharing my videos, to leaving nice comments, all that good stuff, all that support. I appreciate you guys, and I truly miss those who do that. I am sorry I have not been making videos and coming on here as often as I should. Because when you start something, you finish it till the end. But I have been going through a lot. For starters, those that know me, one, my name is Christina. Hi, nice to meet you. For two, I have a underactive thyroid problem. I also have PCOS. Weight loss has kind of been something that I've kind of had pretty much my whole life, because I was diagnosed at 6 years old, I believe, with an underactive thyroid condition. 1 minute I can go from very skinny and petite to really big like a house. But I never fully embraced it. Like, okay, when I'm skinny, cool. But I wasn't healthy. When I was big, like I am now, it takes a toll on me mentally, because I'm like, I'm not healthy at this weight either. Although even when I'm at my skinniest, I'm not fully healthy, because I have a lot of like vitamin deficiencies, and just a lot of stuff going on internally with my body, and how my body sometimes works against me. And with PCOS or underactive thyroid or multiple conditions, that's what happens. Your body fights against you. And it doesn't just take a toll on your body, it takes a toll on you mentally. I'm constantly tired. I'm constantly drained. I have little to no energy for anything. Those that know me personally know I'm a wife and I'm a mom. My husband is also sick. My husband has been fighting cancer. So that has also taken a toll on me. And I did ask his permission to put his personal business out there. Although he is my husband, it's still his personal business, whether he wants it for the whole world and the internet to know. And I do respect his privacy. So I did ask, and he said it would be okay for this video. And I'm a mom. I'm a mom to a little boy, and he gives me a run for my money. He's an awesome kid. But with all those sicknesses and no energy, it's so hard for me to take care of my husband, to take care of our son, and then to find time for me. Not to mention, we have 2 little fur babies who I love like no tomorrow. And it's hard for me to maintain like sanity, let alone healthy eating habits, healthy mental habits. So I've literally been going through a lot. There's days where I just crawl up in bed and I do not want to get out of bed. There's days where I have super amount of energy and I feel like I can take on the world, and I get up and I clean, I cook, I literally do everything that a wife or a mother should be doing. And I also have my own business. It is a small business, but it is my business, and I am very proud of it. I do take on nail clients, but I also do press on nails for the most part. I stopped taking in in-house clients for the simple fact that my husband's immune system is not the best. So there's, I constantly have to clean my office, my workspace, and it's not just for the cleanliness, obviously, of those who come in, get their nails done. All my stuff is, when I say grade A, it's grade A. I make sure all tools, anything that will touch a client is always cleaned. But when I take in a client in my home, I'm also taking in their germs. And there's been a few times where a client, I guess they don't come in sick, but they carry the sickness or the virus in them, and it stays in my house, and my husband gets sick, or I'll get sick, or my son will get sick, and that's no fault to the client. There's no control over that. My son goes to school all the time and comes back with like little sicknesses here and there and passes it to us. For those that know, it's normal. Especially parents, we know how that can go. But back to my health. I recently started seeing a new doctor, which was pretty exciting because the old doctor that I had was not meeting me where I needed her to meet me. And that's okay. Some doctors are not for everybody. But I have been seeing a doctor, and she's amazing. She set up a whole plan for me, and we're all kind of like working together to get my body going and jumpstart it to where I need it to be. So it started with, I have too much calcium in my body. I had to go get a urine test, and I had to go get a blood test, and both had way too much calcium in them, which lets my doctor know and my thyroid doctor know that I'm having a parathyroid issue. If you want to know what a parathyroid is, it's these 4 little pea-size organs, I guess you would call them, in your body, right where your thyroid is. And you're supposed to have one here, one here, one here, and one here. And then your thyroid is like this butterfly looking organ. And you can do more research. I am not a doctor. I'm not a professional. I don't claim to know all the stuff that they're telling me. So I ask plenty of questions, just like anybody else would. So my parathyroid is giving me issue. I recently had a CT scan last week, and they stated that my CT scan showed that my right, I believe it, so this would be my right parathyroid. The top one has like some kind of like a nodule on it. It's about 5 millimeters. And it's not working, like that whole parathyroid in general on the top right. So she's wanting to get that removed, and during the surgery, she'll be able to scan each one to make sure that they're working as they should be. And if they're not working, then she will remove them during my surgery, aside from the one that they can already see on the CT scan. Am I nervous for surgery? Yes. Have I ever had such a serious surgery like this before? No. This kind of scares me a little bit. I mean, any surgery scares me, but it's pretty scary. Then she'll either be able to tell me that the surgery was successful and I'm cured, and everything, within time will fluctuate. My hormone levels will change, and supposedly I will be cured. So she says. So I'm excited. Does that mean I'll instantly, boom, after surgery be thin? No. She is doing her part, and then it is my job to do the rest. Once I start, I keep taking my thyroid medication. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to take any, like, as far as like my calcium, I don't think I'll need any calcium supplements because for some reason that's already high in my body. So I don't know how that's gonna affect me after surgery. And then it's literally game time after surgery, after my healing process. She said it's a quick surgery, about possibly an hour. I can go home that day. What else? I can eat normal foods. Am I scared to eat normal foods after that surgery because it's like right here in my throat? Yeah, I'm probably just gonna keep it light with like apple sauces or like broth, just so nothing, I guess, like irritates. But I am also excited, aside from scared, because it has been a long time that I have been able to feel normal. And those that know, if you have a thyroid problem or some kind of hormonal imbalance or even PCOS, you know what I mean by normal. I have not been able to feel like myself in a long time. Like I said, I'm constantly tired. I don't have energy to deal with my family like I really want to. And I want to be able to give my husband and my son 100%. And I can't do that when I don't feel 100%. And it makes me very upset because my family is my world and I want to be able to give to them what they deserve. As well as you guys. You guys deserve 100% of me as well. When I came on here, it was not for fame. It was not for, oh my God, I just want to be this cool content creator. If it happens, cool. But I want to spread awareness about what really goes on when you have a underactive thyroid condition. What goes on with women that have PCOS. And it's something that's never really talked about out loud. More so like quietly, you know, we fight this battle. And some people are like, they don't get it. They don't understand how it can make you tired or make you depressed. Like, depression is like a whole nother video. But briefly, it affects your mental well-being. You constantly feel upset, and those that are overweight, you're feeling really tired, but you're also feeling drained. You're also feeling like your body is not, or you're not doing what you can do. And literally, you can starve yourself for 1 whole month and you're not going to lose the weight. If your body is fighting against you, it's literally doing just that. It's fighting against you. So no matter how much water you drink, no matter how much you diet, no matter how hard you work out and go exercise and run, there's no helping you unless you get a doctor's help. Personally, I'm not a fan always of doctors. Do I feel like sometimes doctors can lead you into the wrong direction? Yes. Do I ever recommend someone stopping their medication? No. I will never tell you to stop your medication. I have people that I have known to say, oh, take vitamin supplements, or like my mom. She's my stepmom, but she's my mother. Like, I love her to death. She constantly tells me and my husband, take vitamins. And when I'm like, oh, I feel this way, she's like, take this. When I feel that way, take that. And she means that, like, with good intention. But when you're working with a doctor, it's okay to ask your doctor, like, hey, you know, it was mentioned to me to try these vitamins. Can I get a blood test showing me any like vitamin deficiencies I may have? Maybe if you're taking, let's say, vitamin D, you'll get a blood panel and it says either it's too low or too high. If it's too low, then you tell your doctor, hey, can I start taking vitamin D since this is low? Or they might request one for you. If you don't want the one that they request and you rather go with a more organic kind of vitamin, then you can also go to the vitamin store. There's also one that's called Ocean something or another. I'll get the information about I think it's Organic Ocean. I don't have any of my vitamin bottles around me, but I will post a link down below in the comments of what the vitamins are called. There's plenty of vitamins all around, but you have to figure out what works for you, whether it be one that your doctor prescribes to you, or maybe you want to go with a more homeopathic way. Less chemicals, more of Earth's supplements, if you will. So, as far as dieting, I hate the word dieting. It is very hard to diet, especially when you love to eat. Who does not love to eat? Because me, I love to eat. I also love to cook. Cooking, those that know me know cooking is my love language. When it comes to family functions, I love to cook. When it comes to my husband and my kids coming over, yes, I said I have a boy, but my husband also has kids, older kids from a previous marriage. And when they come over, they live far. So once a year or so, they'll come over and they'll spend some time with us. And when they come over, I get happy, because that means I get to cook. I get to cook jerk chicken, arroz con gandules. I get to make empanadas. I get to make whatever they want. And I love cooking. I love to throw down. Like I said, cooking is my love language. And they love it. So it's my way of saying, like, I love you guys. I'm happy you guys are home. Because my home will always be their home. Although they are grown, they have their own homes, their own kids, and it's just my way of bringing everybody together. I feel like a meal brings people together. But there's also healthy choices that we can always do, and certain foods we can substitute for others. And then it's not only what you're eating, it's how much you're eating of it. So portion control for me is sometimes hard. Cause me, I love, like, I'm a meat person. Like, I love steak. I love chicken. I love salmon. Like, I love, burgers. So during the summertime, it's hard, but, I'll either do, like, what is it called again? The Flying Dutchman. I'll either do like onions on the bottom with a burger, or I'll get like big steakhouse tomatoes and I'll use that, or I'll just do like a lettuce wrap with my burger, and they're really good, don't get me wrong. And sometimes you have to fight with yourself mentally to be like, I don't need that bread. It'll, like, me personally, if I don't eat bread, my body will tell, or my mind will tell my body, you're still hungry because you missed out on something else. If that makes sense to you guys. And yeah, it's literally a mental thing. I'm almost 1,000% positive. At least with me, it is a mental thing. I have to fight myself sometimes mentally to say, you don't need that. You're gonna live without that. And maybe for other people, you have to figure out where your toxic relationship with food started. As for me, I'm still trying slowly to, pinpoint where exactly food started to be like my clutch or my safety blanket. But like I said, it's a work in progress. I am still excited for my surgery, as well as scared. There's plenty of mixed emotions. But yeah, so I will try my hardest to post more often, and that's really all I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about. Feel free to come on here and ask me questions. Don't be rude. Don't do that. You'll just be ignored. If you have legit questions or concerns, or you are in the same boat that I am in, feel free to reach out to me. And we can talk about it. I am a person just like you are. I am nothing special. I'm just human, with a heart, and willing to help anyone that wants to help themselves. So with that being said, it was very hard for me to come on here and be open and honest about my life, my personal life, with you guys. So take that, do with that what you will. And like I said, you will never really see me come on here full face of makeup, my hair done. If it's done, cool. But you're getting the mom bun with the little messy thing right here. You're getting the shirt. You're getting a sweater. I'm not getting dressed for content. I know some girls are good with that, and that's how they feel comfortable. Cool. That's just not me. I do not walk around the house with a full face of makeup. I literally walk around like this, and my husband loves me, and my son loves me, and I love myself. And I have not always loved myself. So for me to love myself now, that's a big win. With that being said, I love you guys. I miss you guys, and stay tuned for more content, because 2026 is going to be our year, guys. We got this. We got this. I believe in us. If you're having any doubts about yourself, feel free to message me. If you need some cheering up, pick me up, stay tuned on my page, because we're gonna do this together, guys. And that's pretty much it. Bye, guys, and thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your love, because without you guys, what is my page? My page is nothing without you guys. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.